Welcome back, everybody, to another Fallout video. In today's episode, we're going to show you how to complete the week 2 challenges of the spring cleaning event. If you missed my first video, I went over how to do the week 1 event, so I'll link that here and you can catch up if you haven't already completed those. So let's jump into it and let's get these challenges done. All right, let's go ahead and check out the list of items that we need to do, just like week 1. Very simple, just collecting junk and killing enemies. And we're going to be just visiting one location to start with to collect a bunch of junk and another location to finish it off. And the same with killing the enemies, just 2 locations. Really, really simple, very, very quick. That's the name of the game. So let's get into it. Now, before we get started, I did not mention this in my previous video, but you do need to have your cremator unlocked. You can do that by visiting the season and unlocking it for free if you have that part of the season done, and it is on page 4. So you can do that if you have that done already. And then you also need your Abraxo skin applied to your Pip-Boy. So do not forget that. Don't do these challenges and not have that applied because you will not get credit for it. And you do need your cremator unlocked or have purchased that from the battle pass to be able to get your kills. So with that being said, now let's get started. So we're going to make a little jump up to Vault 51. This is the absolute best place to grab all of the loot that we are going to be needing for these challenges. There is a ton of pre-war untouched junk up here. If you have not unlocked this vault, I highly recommend going through the story up here. It's kind of creepy. There is a lot of lore behind this vault, and if you jump in this trailer right outside the vault, go in here and push this red button, the vault door will unlock. And there is an enemy in here. I do not want to spoil this if you have not went through this vault yet. And I recommend being a little higher level or being well armed with some better armor if you want to take on the final boss in here. But you do not have to face him. You can just go through this vault, kill the scorched and ghouls that are in here and collect the junk without facing him. He is in an area that you'll have to unlock, and you'll know when you're getting close. But for now, we can just go about our business and collect the junk we're going to need. And the junk out of this vault to be able to collect for these challenges are everywhere. So we're going to be needing the vases, the flower vases. We're going to be needing plastic out of here. There's plungers in here. There's toilet paper. So a lot of what's in these challenges are in this vault. And we can get most of the junk collecting ones done in here. So as soon as we walk in this vault, we can start collecting. So take your time in here. Get as much as you want. And don't forget, if you don't know what an item has, as soon as you pick it up, you can check your Pip-Boy and see what it breaks down into. So just take your time, and even if you might not know if you need something, collect as much as you want. And don't forget, like, you're gonna need this stuff regardless, whether it's repairing when you get back. You always need junk anyways, and this vault is packed with it. So this bedroom right here always spawns the board game that you're going to need, Catch the Commie. So you will need this for the challenge to scrap it, and this is a guaranteed spawn point for this board game. There's actually 2 of these board games in this vault, dedicated spawn points. So this is a great location to come to know where these board games will be. So another great reason to come to this vault. There's 2 plungers in this vault as well. You're going to need 3, but I've already taken care of that for you. That's the next location we're going to go to. So we're going to take care of almost all the junk here. And then the last thing that we're going to take care of in this location is the plastic we're going to need. And we can do that with all of the plastic silverware. So just head to the cafeteria. Make sure you loot all the cafeteria trays and all the plastic silverware, and you will take care of the challenge. You'll have plenty of scrap for that challenge. And another benefit and perk of this is there is so much food in this vault. So stack up on all of the food. There's a room inside here that you can just load up all the food. I believe there's some recipes that spawn in here as well. So you can just load up on all of the pre-war food, which is a perk of coming in here. All right, the second and last location for the junk challenges will be right outside Vault 51. So I'm keeping it close and easy for you all. And this is just south of Vault 51. So you don't even have to teleport if you do not want to. Save your caps. And this is right down the street here at the Aaronholt Homestead. So this is great for two reasons here. So we have workbenches, so we can go ahead and scrap if you want to, but this house right here. So this has our missing plunger. So we only got 2 plungers out of Vault 51. And a nice little benefit here. This is a dedicated recipe if you're into collecting recipes like I am. There's always a recipe here. And our last plunger is here upstairs. There's always a plunger here for some reason, and some toilet paper for if you didn't get all the toilet paper, which you should have. There was plenty in Vault 51, but some extra toilet paper. And then we can go right downstairs for scrapping, so we can get all of the scrapping done. So now we can get rid of all the cafeteria trays. We can get rid of all the plastic forks, the knives, and just like that, the plastic challenge is done. I'm gonna get rid of the plungers, and that should be all of the junk challenges. So now we are on to killing Snallygasters with the cremator and killing Overgrowns. And that's it. We are done with junk, and we just have to kill. Easy. So we're gonna go to Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. The reason I want to go here is because there's only 3 Snallygasters that spawn here, and I do not want to be overwhelmed by these things. And I have a little sneaky way of handling these guys here that I'm going to show you. So if you get upstairs, I have learned, they cannot get you, and you can literally just blast them. And you can call me a wimp. That's fine. I don't care. I don't like these things. They give me the creeps. There's certain animals and creatures in this game that just make my skin crawl, and Snallygasters are one of them. So I'm going to handle them the best way I know how. And just like that, I completed this. So, hey, I got the challenge done. And there's still 2 more of them running out downstairs. So I'm just going to kill them, and my challenge is complete. So there you go. If you climb upstairs, they can't get you, and they're just going to look at you like you're stupid, and that's fine. But my challenge is done, just like that. All right, moving on, we're heading to Atlantic City. Now, you do not have to do the expeditions to go here. That was a question I got on my last video. No, you do not. You can just go to the casino quarter in Atlantic City. You just go to travel to district, and you do not have to do the expedition. And here we go. Now we are hunting Overgrown. These things are incredibly easy to kill with fire. They're just basically giant plant people. They take maybe 1 hit with the cremator and they are dead. And they hide throughout the streets. So this is a little bit of hide and seek. But there's a lot that spawn right inside this tunnel. So as soon as you step in here, you're going to be faced with a couple of them. So you can get this done pretty easily. And you just run throughout the streets. There's not a whole lot of enemies right here, so it's pretty easy to get this done. It's pretty quiet, to be honest, and you just run throughout the streets and you will complete this pretty quickly. I think they hide a lot in the Overgrown. That's their name. So I just kind of went throughout the streets and looked in all the plants, and I found them pretty quickly, honestly. And you hear them, they like make growling kind of weird noises. So just be listening and look in the dark, dead-end street areas, and you will find them. And there we have it. There's the last guy, and our challenges are complete. Pretty painless. I would say the spring cleaning event is really easy. I like simple, easy challenges like this. Makes just, I don't know, fun, rewarding, something to do. And there are our rewards displayed out for you guys to see. A washer, a dryer, and Rip Daring little trash can. Pretty cute. I like decorations a lot. Looks nice. Can't complain with something free just by doing some challenges and playing the game. All right, guys, that will be all for today's video. I hope it helped you for your spring cleaning event. As always, if you liked today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.